It's been like 6 months since I've made a setup video. Got this for Christmas, might as well put it to use. Should I make a setup video, Magic 8 Ball? Said most likely. Now let me ask you, Magic 8 Ball, will it bang like most others do? This piece of shit. The Magic Conch is better.
Die!
Shit. Probably just broke something. Alright, but what's going on, guys? It's Ryan or Gabby here, and welcome today to the long-awaited setup tour. It's been like 6 months since I've made one of these, and it's a little overdue now. Now that I actually have the time and an upload schedule to keep to, I do actually have the ability to make a setup video. Now, I'm not going to be showing you my entire room, mainly because it's a fucking catastrophe, but I will be showing you my setup here. I need to go find out what that fucking broke. But before we start this video out, I just want to tell you guys to leave a like on the video, because apparently this is what YouTubers do nowadays. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on my notifications just so you know when I upload a video. I mean, if you want to turn on notifications and be notified when I record a video. If you just want to kind of rely on sub boxes, I mean, you do you, but that's kind of like relying on there to be a net below you when you go skydiving, so I wouldn't really recommend it. If you haven't understood by this point, you should probably turn on notifications, just so you know. But also, I just want to put my social media links right on the screen right now. My Twitter's here, Snapchat's there. Go ahead and add me on both of those. Follow me on Twitter. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go start the setup tour now, after I clean up whatever the fuck that broke. So yeah, see you in a second. Alright, well, welcome to the somewhat setup. Okay, I've kind of like stripped down a little bit because it's really getting hot here in Massachusetts right now. Is it a hoax from China? We'll go with it, sure. But I just want to show off my room a little bit. Now, here are the things that I kind of want to show off a little bit. My bed, it's your standard bed. It's comfortable as hell, but I mean, like, I need to wash my sheets. Yo. I don't know if any of you guys have really realized this. There's a bear on my bed, and there's a reason for that. It's not because I'm still a child at heart. I mean, I am, but that's not the reason that Mr. Bear is there. Mr. Bear actually happens to be an extremely important figure in my life. Mr. Bear was my dog Orlando's best friend. I've decided to keep his best friend by my side because he was my best friend and he always stayed by my side. So, I don't know. Actually, fun fact, Orlando, I've kept his ashes here, and this was his little chew toy. I've kept the two right next to each other in probably the most obvious spot in my setup, which I'll show you later. Now, you might have also noticed the shirts on the wall here. These two shirts right here are both my golf jerseys that I wear during my golf season. This one was from my freshman year. As you can see, the shoulder mark, that's actually from my shoulder, the shoulder padding on the golf bag. And this is my sophomore year one, same thing. My junior year one is still in the closet, just in case, you know, the team decides to get back together for some nice winter golf. Don't see why we'd do that, or why I wouldn't be wearing a jacket over it. Both seem quite hazardous, but I have those kept there just in case. But I hang it up just for memory's sake, you know? We move over here and we have the glorious Gillette Stadium. This is a game that we played the Ravens, but I have this hanging here at all times. Now we move over to my chair. This has been a slight improvement in the setup in the past. I got it towards my birthday, more towards August. It's been a while since I've had this. If you're wondering why this pillow pet is here, I'll show you right now. Just in case you're wondering, yo Ryan, why is there a random pillow pet at your desk setup? Well, when I'm playing Overwatch for like a long amount of time, I have a very like iffy back. My back hurts a lot sometimes. So instead of sitting back like this and being like really uncomfortable because I have to rest my head against the back of the chair, or having to be like this, which I normally would play like, instead I can go a little bit in between and put this behind my head and just have some support on my back while I'm playing, or else it starts to hurt after a while and gets really uncomfortable, and my back just starts hurting for the next few days after. So it's kind of just to avoid back problems, because golf puts enough wear and tear on it, so hopefully that explains it. But now here's where we get to the actual setup. Now, I'm going to start with the wall, and then go to the awards, and then to the setup. Now we start over here with the All Scholastic newspaper. This is one that was just issued a few days ago. I posted on Twitter, I'm not sure if all you've seen it, but I'm right here. They said my name is Ryan McGarry Jr. My father's name is Sean. Nice try, though. Nice try. Fun fact, actually, the newspapers once depicted me as Phil Mickelson's son. That was one of the greatest moments of my life. Now we move over here. This is just something I wrote to remind myself how blessed I am to have my girlfriend, and she's great. So it's a daily reminder. Then we move on to my certificate for varsity. My certificate for varsity for this year and last year. This is my South Sectional Championship. We won South Sectionals for our state. States didn't go too well for the team. I played well, and can't put it on just like my team though. Like we all had some room for improvement. This is making the all-star team for my league last year, and then again this year. These are some just random awards. This is my wreath, all of the awards that I won as a child. There's like a whole nother 2 of these. This is my All Scholastic article from last year. That's also posted up on Twitter. This is a newspaper that I was on the front cover of that I decided to hang up here. If you can't notice, there's just this painting that I don't feel like painting over, so I'm covering it. It's a win-win. I just don't feel like painting over it because I'm lazy. Now we move up here. This is where Orlando forever will rest. This is where my best friend will stay by my side for the rest of my life. Rest in peace, Orlando. You were an amazing dog. Now, these 2 are awards that I won. Look at this. Player of the Year for Massachusetts, boys 6 and under. Player of the Year for Massachusetts, boys 7. This is the club championship trophy. I won it. Let's try and put it back without breaking it. We just here have my speaker, camera, a book actually signed by the one and only Phil Mickelson. Air freshener. This is, what is it, cranberry? This is some of the best smelling stuff I've ever smelled in my life. Now moving on to the actual setup, because I've teased it long enough. This is the setup that I have been running with for the last probably 2 months, besides the keyboard. Now, going from left to right, here is a little bit of an older monitor that I have that I kind of just use for, like, videos while I'm editing. Of course, we have the bald eagle with the American flag in the background. I will forever be and die an American patriot. I will always love this country more than any other country on this planet. Sweden's a close second because Sweden's dope. And it's tied with Ireland. Wicked Irish and Polish, too. I'm a mutt, if you haven't noticed. Now we go on to here, my main monitor. I'm not sure exactly what monitor it is. I know it's an Acer because it kind of says it right on there. A bald eagle and an American flag, because we are the greatest. Then we come over here and we have this keyboard that I actually just recently bought. It's I don't know how to say that, but I'll leave the link down to this in the description below if any of you want to pick it up. It's actually fairly cheap for such a good looking and like clean looking keyboard. Then we also have our Life is Good sticker right here that I don't know when I picked this up, but it's probably it's a really good reminder just to have right here. Now for the keyboard, I also have a tool for replacing the keys. Now as we go along here, I have my shitty earbuds that I bring to school every day, my wallet, just my ID and lanyard, and then my YouTube money. This is my stash of YouTube money. Then moving over, we have my JBL speaker, one of probably the most useful things and most often used things in my entire setup. Oh my, what a wonderful time. Been a minute since I pulled up outside. Shut it down, yeah, you do that every time. Alright! No, you're not supposed, no. And we also have just Tedeschi's coffee. This stuff is the best. Like, it's so useful just to have on the fly. We got our Magic 8 balls you saw in the intro. The Joe Biden sunglasses right here. The chapstick, always essential. Under the Biden sunglasses, we have pins here, because that's what I use for up here. I use pins because my wall isn't strong enough for nails. So I have to use pins. And I just keep them at my desk so I don't have to keep going downstairs because I'm winning awards so often. I mean, I'm the greatest and I know it. It's just... Someone needs to teach me that just because I wear the Zlatan shirt doesn't mean I can say shit like Zlatan. That's really it for my setup. It's not too complex, too interesting. I didn't bring up the SteelSeries mouse. This is the SteelSeries Sensei. I really love it. It's just, it's great. I don't know what sensitivity it's on or whatever. I have a nice big mouse pad here. Besides that, I really don't know what else to bring up. I mean, there's little baby Ryan, and then there's my mama Jen. And then we have a shower speaker here that I never use anymore. And then just like toilet paper, just in case like I spill something here. Because if you can't tell by my keyboard, I've spilled plenty of Red Bull and coffee on this shit. But anyways, I don't know what else to really say besides, like, that's my setup. I love it. And it's, like, it's not the best. But as you can see, going back to the stash of YouTube money, kind of the best we can do for the situation we're in. We'll progress along as we go. Hopefully try and get some more added in soon. We'll see. The graphics card is coming in soon, so I'm going to have that installed within probably the next 2 weeks. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. Make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment down below if you think there's anything that I could do that is cheap to improve this. Let me just one time remind you, this is the budget we're working with. This is all YouTube gives me. Also, your boy uses Sony Vegas Pro, so it's pretty great. What I do is I listen to this speaker blasting music and edit my videos. Future video, hopefully, but like, you see all these peaks here? That's wind. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this setup tour. It's been Ryan or Gabby here. I'll talk to y'all later, and why did I take my hat off to do the peace? But peace.
What's going on, guys? It's Ryan or Gabby here, and today, I don't have my microphone going on right now. I just kind of want to sit down and have this conversation with you guys. First off, where have I been? To make a long story short, the start of 2017 has been one of the worst starts to a year I've ever had, and I know it beat 2016 somehow. The starts of my years have been just awful. It's been awful to start.
This piece of shit's battery is a little exhausted right now, so we're gonna have to record the intro on the shitty camera. So excuse the bad quality for the first few minutes.